how to find a lot of cash buyers as a wholesaler as a beginner. Before we get into it, hit the subscribe button to get content just like this. So first off, we got to understand what a wholesaler is. A wholesaler is the middleman between a cash buyer and a seller who wants to sell their house at a discount. And that's what a wholesaler is. And the wholesaler gets paid a fee. And so the way this works is that you have two contracts. One contract is given to the seller. And in this contract, it's going to have an assignment clause which states that you have the right to assign this contract to a buyer. On the contract, it's going to have your earnest money deposit, which typically is anywhere from, let's say, $50 to $1,000. After the seller signs the contract that has the assignment clause in there, then you're going to have a second contract you're going to give to the buyer. And the buyer contract is going to state that this contract has been assigned to that buyer. And also the assignment fee is going to be in that contract. It's going to say, as a wholesaler, my assignment fee is $10,000. So now you have two contracts signed. And then you give that contract, you give both these contracts to the title company, and the title company does what it has to do. So how to get cash buyers? See, the process, once you get the contract signed from the seller, you have a live listing, let's say. Not really a listing as in the traditional sense, but you have something that is tangible. So now your objective is to market this property on a good platform, which I like, which is Craigslist. Craigslist will help you identify all cash buyers in that particular neighborhood. Okay, so you're going to have an ad, which is very easy to set up through Craigslist, and you're going to put the address on there, the price, and you're going to get loads of calls from a lot of cash buyers, especially if you know that the house was priced correctly for a cash buyer. Now, another thing to consider is that you have to negotiate well with the seller. And negotiating well with the seller means to be transparent about the process of closing the house. So you got to tell the seller how much profit the cash buyer is making. You have to tell the seller you are a wholesaler and you have a fee that's built into the price, which is going to be $5,000 to $15,000, whatever the fee is. And thirdly, the cash buyer has to make a profit. So once you explain these things to the seller, and the seller knows that, then you'll be in a better position to close. So that is how it's done. Until the next time, peace.